Okay, so imagine you are standing in front of a 30-ton bulldozer, and the engine is vibrating through the sole of your shoes, and the exhaust is thick in air. The driver is also glaring down at you, waiting you to leave. You aren't standing there for your family, you aren't standing there for your friends or someone you know, but you are standing there for a colony of spotted seals who have no idea what a highway is. This is how it looked like. I heard this story last summer from the mouth of this man, Tian Jiguang. And as an animal lover, I joined a documentary crew to film the living condition of the spotted seals. And that's how I met Tian. Tian isn't a scientist, he isn't an official from any organization, he's just an ordinary conservationist. Born right here in Liaoning, he had devoted into the protection of spotted seals for over 20 years. And for years, his life had followed a same rhythm. Wake up early in the morning to send off his drone and counting the spotted seals he's found and recording them down. And after a quick breakfast, he will head on his little boat and heading toward the vast sea. At night, he will be back with stack of photos and log data and things, and crawling into his little bed with whispering of numerous insects around him. Another day had come to an end. And day after day, year after year, this is his life alongside the Liao River estuary. However, in 2011, his rhythm was broke. The government suddenly announced a construction plan right through the habitat of the spotted seals. Tian couldn't just stand by. He started to do the things that we all can do. He wrote letters, he wrote articles, and sent them to the newspaper and stuff. He tried all the proper channels, and he had met with a completely silence. So he decided to start a new rhythm. He started to walk onto the construction sites and standing right in front of the massive machines. No matter the weather or the pressure he faced, he stood there day after day. And you know what happened? This single human being with no arm but just his conviction had finally cracked this whole system. The project was suspended eventually. And when I was interviewing Tian, I asked him why. Why are you willing to devote so many time and effort and energy and even your life into the course of animal protection? He didn't give me a grand philosophical answer, but instead, he pointed at the vast sea and said, if I am not doing this, then within 5 years, this whole land would turn into factories and stuff, but not the habitat of the spotted seals. And that's when it hit me. He just didn't wait for someone. Tian just realized that the spotted seals could not hire a lawyer or something and spoke for themselves, but human could. So he decided to be that human to take action while others had walked away. So sitting behind my camera, I realized that I just cannot be a passive observer anymore. I need to take my own action too. So together with my team, we have poured our heart into editing that documentary since last summer. And after a year of efforts, it's finally here. And I would like to share a shortcut of the video with you all.
很多人不知道中国有海豹。你看，海豹就在渤海的辽东湾辽河入海口。
目前，辽东湾地区数量不足1000只，抓获了3名捕杀斑海豹的犯罪嫌疑人，已经濒临灭绝。
一整天一直围绕。 有史以来最难找的一次。
沿海的渔民嘛，他都不知道我叫什么名字，他就知道我是保护海豹的。
我说他跟海豹是一家。
我认为他是精神病啊，成天搞那些野生动物保护。
咋的？生气了？
你是不是小九啊？你又回来了？先睡一觉，一会儿送你回去啊。我们家族已经有8代以上生活在这片土地上，我把自己当成盘锦的土著。湾海豹呢是先于人类到达辽东湾辽河入海，也是这块土地的主人。如果有人敢破坏湾海豹的栖息地，我会勇敢地站出来与他们抗争。我就站在这个挖掘机的前面，表达我的意见。距离差不多，不要太近啊，太近的容易被惊咬。正在喝奶啊。这些海豹呢是在中国境内出生，按照我们人类户籍制度呢，在哪儿出生的呢，就是属于哪里的人，哪里的习惯。大家看到了吗？这就是中国的海豹。
And as you all can see in the video, compared to the high mountains of institution and stuff, Tian looks so tiny. We often think that way, don't we? Tiny, insignificant, seems like personal choices doesn't matter. It's so easy to tell ourselves that we are so small, we just can't change anything. But Tian's story has proved that the world is just not just changed by those extraordinary people, but also us. Responsibility doesn't start with power. It starts with belief. It's a belief that we have an obligation to speak for those that cannot make themselves heard. It's a belief that an action, no matter how small it is, has an effect. It's the choices we make while no one else is watching. I may never stand in front of a bulldozer, but through editing and recording and sharing the story here with you guys, I may amplify my voices. Everyone could have their own way to amplify their voices. We might all have a voiceless cause waiting for us. It could be an endangered species, it could be an overlooked community, or it could be just a little small injustice happen in your neighborhood. And we don't need a podium or invitation or something to care. We just need to stay while others walk away. So, speak up, take action, and be the voice of the voiceless. Thank you.